Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Let me see if I can. Hope everybody's doing well. Okay, so it is a beautiful morning. It has been crazy. It's been a few days since I've been on here to do a live. I've done washed my face with my Lumi Radiance brightening soap, but it has been so hectic at our house. Last week everything happened. It was a stressful week. So I hope everybody is having a good day. Say hey when you hop on so I can say hey back. So I'm trying to hurry. I'm looking at the clock. I've got limited time. We have an appointment this morning. Y'all, this house has about killed us. So Friday, our hot water heater busted. Oh my gosh, you talking about a mess when we got home. So I'm going to go in with my brightening tonic. I could just sit and cry, but we're getting it fixed. So we started out, we wanted to remodel the master bath, and then the little bathroom, the tub started getting fine cracks in it. So then we had to stop what we was doing and go in there, and we're getting it finished up. And then now we're gonna do a complete remodel. So when it rains, it pours. But I wanted to go over in Benton's little devotional book. Gosh, that is the best little book. And I'm going to read today's prayer and devotion. This is the best book for kids. So I'm going to hurry up and get my skincare done because I got 15 minutes, literally. I'm going in with my Lumi Radiance Brightening Serum. I'm starting to stutter. And that's another thing, y'all. Everybody thinks that you get on here and do these videos and you're just it comes easy, and it does not. I couldn't get it to come up. I'm about at the bottom. This is real nerve-wracking, and a lot of people will think I'm an extroverted person because I'm friendly and I can I talk and everything, but I'm really an introvert. I get anxiety and I get stressed, just getting in front of a crowd, like at church when we sing and have to get up. Your heart just beats out of your chest, but God calls you to do stuff that is uncomfortable. And with this, I love skincare and hair care and makeup. I got my cosmetology license. It's one of my passions. Just all my life I've wanted to help people. And I've got my CNA. I started my nursing, but life happened. But you help people, and I get joy out of that. And just like with pharmacy, it helped me. My skin feels better and everything, and I can use stuff now. And I get the joy of helping other people and getting new friendships and even new family. And so, doing this is uncomfortable. It is scary, but God calls us to face our fears. He don't want us to live in fear. And I just know that I prayed that I would never have to go back to working the way I used to, so I could spend time with my son. And he answered my prayer through a way I would have never dreamed. I never thought that I would. My mom sold Avon, and I'm really following into her footsteps. I would have never dreamed that I would be doing something like this, but I do love it. It's scary getting in front of people, but you can face your fears. So I went in with my brightening serum. I'm going to do my eyes. But I had this devotion, and I mean, I needed it this past week. And, but God, He don't place in your life more than you can bear. And He gives you what you need. And, you know, growth, I have said that numerous times. Growth does not come from comfort. And I know, like this, I get to use amazing products and help people, and I get to help my family and stay home with my baby more. And so I'm so thankful for everything. This is our brightening cream. It has SPF 22. You know, even though it's a little cool in Virginia this week, you still need protection for your skin. So this is good to help with that. We have, and I'm getting it in, sunscreen. We got 30 SPF and 50. Then we got an after sun lotion that has such good ingredients that soothes. And I mean, you don't have to use it if not because you got burnt, but like just to hydrate. Because, you know, even though, or I don't know if you all, but I know me personally, in the summertime, I use sunscreen because I'm fair skinned. Like, I do get darker in the summer, but I've never like tanned dark, which I'm medium. But anyways, even using sunscreen, and I didn't get burnt, at the end of the day, my skin just felt a little dried out, like it needed a little hydration, and that's what that after sun lotion is for. So I'm gonna go, that's all I was gonna do. But this is such a one, I've always been big on reading to Ben, and you know, this I got recently. I had my eye on it for a while. I love Charles Stanley, but it's Every Day with Jesus, and it's 365 devotions for kids. But let me tell you, it's for adults as well. But like, this is today. I'm cutting in and out. God, your defender. Our fight is not against people on earth. We are fighting against the spiritual powers of evil. Ephesians 6:12. Do you ever feel like you're in the middle of a war zone? Friendships blow up, parents are fighting, there's stress everywhere you turn. And don't that sound like today's world? Even the simplest things become difficult. You take out the trash, but the bag rips and spills yucky stuff everywhere. You try to share a joke with your sister, but she thinks you're laughing at her. And you know, we live in a world where everybody's sensitive too, and things get heated over nothing. Tempers get hot and everyone seems grouchy, and soon you're feeling beaten down and worthless. That, my dear friend, hello Kelsey, how are you? Is a spiritual battle. The devil is trying to pull you away from trusting God by throwing every trouble he can think of at you. If he can keep you thinking about yourself and your troubles instead of God and serving him, then the devil wins. Don't fall for his trap. Defeat the devil by shouting, I trust God. Remember, you are God's child, and he's stronger than the devil. Trust him to defend you. Father, I will trust you. Thank you for defending me against the devil's attacks. Amen. And at the bottom, it says, today with Jesus, remember, God has already beaten the devil. And y'all, I've needed that this week because this house, everything's going wrong. Our hot water heater busted, destroyed some things we're going to have to fix. Our kitchen sink decided to quit working. I don't know what happened there, but for some reason, even in the hot water heater, there was sand that had got in it. Well, anyways, it was like calcified sand and rock. Got up in the spigot, had stopped the whole, I don't know, and we got town water. I don't know what the deal was. I was about to have, I don't know, maybe a, what's it called? Nervous breakdown. My sink was full of dishes, and that's something anybody that knows me, I can't stand it. Like, it overwhelms me. I like to try to keep the house clean. I know it is hard with kids, but you know, you can do little things like that. And for days, we didn't have water. And you were like, oh my gosh. And you know, I just had to take a step back. I'm like, I need to get out of this house. I need to breathe. And I took Benton to the park, and we saw the river and just beautiful, it's God's scenery. And it calmed me. Sometimes the devil wants to get in your head. He wants to overwhelm you with everything and be like, hey, you know, this is going to happen. You're never going to get this to go work right, this. And you're like, oh my gosh. But God will help you. He will keep you sane. And you just got to push that out. And I got so overwhelmed with so much going on, like with work and with things happening at the house, and, you know, dealing with Benton and just running here and there. And it was Mother's Day, and I forgot that God's with me. Like, you know, I don't mean like I forgot him, but you know, your mind gets so jumbled up with everything going on. That's all you can focus on, and you start getting overwhelmed. That's why you need to take a step back and just be like, just breathe. Girl, I know it's like a never, and my mom always told me growing up, a mother's job is never done. Your work is never done. And it is the truth. You find that out when you get grown. Like, it's constant. And a woman, I'm not saying a man ain't busy. Nobody get offended. But a woman stays constant. Or that's what the women in my life have always been like that. And I find myself like that. Like, you never get time to sit down. It's like, sometimes I find myself drinking my coffee, standing up, trying to multitask. It's multitask all the time. But I've been started this book study, Do It Afraid by Joyce Myers. And in the front, it says, God has a good plan for our lives, but the devil also has a plan, and it's not a good one. The Apostle John explained this simply saying, the thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. But I have come that they may have life and have it more abundantly. And he told us to choose life. And over here, like, when you get overwhelmed and you start, like, when you let worry and all these negative thoughts get in your head, it sets up for anxiety and depression, and you just get overwhelmed. But it says, I have heard that when fear knocks on our door, we should send faith to answer. And I just think it's so powerful. So I don't know who needed to hear it. I know I needed to hear it. It's been a crazy week. But sometimes you just need to take a step back and breathe and just take time for you and time to know that God's there and listen to him. Because, like, this mess behind me that you can't see at the moment, that was the enemy just trying to do me in. I mean, and people will provoke you to anger. He works through people. He works through things. It's unreal. So we always got to have our guard up. And, you know, we're all human, and I know things happen, and life can be hard at times, but it don't have to be overwhelming. We all have bad days. I know I get on here, and I am a happy person, and I love to laugh, but I do have my moments where I'm really sad, or, you know, things have bothered me. I'm one of them people that I take everything to heart, and I've tried all my life to not be that way. I overthink. I think a lot of women overthink, and you worry, and that's not of God. It's just something I may be working on the rest of my life, but I know I have him with me to help me. But like doing the pharmacy thing, getting on here, it is nerve-wracking. And especially from, like I said earlier, people think I'm extroverted, where I will talk to people and everything, but y'all, if you could get in my head, I am an introvert. I get real nervous, and there's some days that I like to keep to myself. I am a hermit, as you call it, but God don't call us to be comfortable. And a lot of people get stuck being comfortable, and they miss out on their true potential. Just like, you know, I've always loved this type of stuff. I love skincare and makeup and hair, and I love helping people. That's the part of the nursing side of me. But any of them things can be uncomfortable when you have to put yourself out there. You feel vulnerable, but you can do anything through God. So I just wanted to hop on here, and I wanted to do my skincare real quick, and I wanted to share that because that touched me so much, and I hope it blessed you all, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And so if y'all have any questions, always feel free to message me about anything, you know, whether it be the skincare, or if you need somebody to pray for in confidence. You know, I'm here. That's what God calls you to do. And I know everybody needs prayers. I need prayers. So, you know, I love helping people, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and God blesses you and keeps you safe. And thanks, Kelsey, for watching with me. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.